putting a dip in your hip, a glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is Rift Nation Network, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
Sensitive/offensive content disclaimer. Please note that this podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Oh my God, what's up, guys? How we doing? So, yeah, it's been a week for me, I'll tell you. Kind of a funny week, but it's definitely been a week. And welcome to Bag of Nuts, because you never know what you're going to get over here. As you can see, you know what we're going to do over here today. I'll do the Vanna White. We're doing the Vanna White thing today. All right, so that's what we're definitely going to be doing today. And so I'm Sue. Of course, this is Bag of Nuts, and welcome to the Rift Nation Network, the place to be, the most awesome place to be. I'll tell you that. So we're going to say hi to some people in the room, and then I'm going to make a short little, little announcement, just a short one. Don't worry, we're getting readings today. So don't worry. Let's see what we got going on in the chat here. We got Miss Kelly Carell over on YouTube. Hello, Lois Clark. Also on YouTube, Linda Nielsen over on YouTube. Angels Are Alive. Hello, Miss Nikki over on YouTube. We also have Michelle Caps over on Facebook. And let's see, we got Jennifer Frost over on Facebook, as well as Wendy Knoll. And we have Miss Brenda over on Facebook as well. And we have Motivation over on YouTube. So, and Miss Haley Lima as well. So, hello. Yeah, it's been a really weird week for me, but that's okay. Things happen. Let's just put it this way, guys. I don't fall a lot. The floor reaches up, and it really needs love, so I hug it a lot. That's all. I hug the walls, the floor, but I hug my coffee cup like this so it doesn't drop. It is what it is. So we got. So let's see. Um, Tuesdays is reading day. So if there is anybody out there listening and you would love to be a guest reader, and of course, guest reader means doing readings on this show because that's what I do. So if you'd like to be a guest reader on Tuesday nights, please send a message over to the Facebook group, which is Rift Nation Network, or send a message over to the riftnationnetwork at gmail.com. And if you'd like to be a show on Crazy Ogre, that's my son, wants me to make him 1,000 foot. Yep. So let's see. Also, if you would like to be a guest on Beacon in the Dark, which is a show that is made to uplift what I do, and it's made to uplift people. So what I want you to do, guys, is if you have something you need to talk about, let me tell you something. If you're in the closet, you came out and you want to help somebody else, we got you. You've been abducted. Come on over. I mean, any experience that you've had and you want to share and help somebody else with it, I want you to come over. That's what Beacon in the Dark is actually built for. So, those are the two shows that I have. And of course, any other show you'd like, you just send a message over to the Rift Nation Network at gmail.com and let them know which show you would like to be a guest on, because it's really easy. You just show up, have fun, and talk. So, it's really easy peasy. So, but yeah, I might be dropping a lot of stuff again, but there's nothing I can do about it. So, but I'd rather drop stuff than the alternative. So I'll deal with the dropping. So let's see. Of course, we're going to stop this right off the bat. And I know Kelly Carell is at work. I'm not sure if she wants the love deck, or which, of course, again is 1, 2, and 3. The Oracle rune decks. I'll explain these for those that are new. I do have runes here, but to actually chase them down on my table during a live show, not so cool. So I have a deck that I actually use that is runes, if you like a rune reading. Rune helps give you directions on particular questions, how to avenue it, what's happening, what direction you need to take, or if you need to step up, step low, step left, step right. The second deck I use to channel. I channel it with the spirit guides. It just gives me an easier connection. Same thing with the love deck. The love deck is channeled, but it's more geared towards loving information. So as always, I like to give options. So this is pick a deck night. Definitely pick a deck night. So I got this. If I drop a few cards, don't worry about it. I'll pick them up. We got this. We got Miss Kelly Carell right off the bat. And then Miss Lois Clark, also available. I saw it from top to bottom, but the way it looks on my list, and I try to hit as many people as possible. I will not give anybody in the Rift a reading unless they let me know that they want a reading. If they want one, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine too. So I don't know what's going on, but hey. Okay, so we got Miss Kelly Carell, Miss Lois Clark, and Miss Belinda Nielsen. After that is Miss Nikki. So let's see. Kelly was asking for love last time. I know Kelly Carell is at work. But so what we'll do is runes. Okay, Linda would like runes, no problem. On the love deck. Yep, I will read the names as they appear on my screen by we multi-stream to quite a few different channels. So we have a couple of YouTubes, and we have a X channel, Facebook channel, and everything else. So as I call your name, and then I will find out what the heck's going on. But I know Kelly Carell is at work, because she works at this time on a Tuesdays, and she has trouble catching me. So we're going to do Miss Kelly Carell right off the bat, and then we'll do Lois Clark, the love deck. You've got it, honey. You got it. But hopefully I won't be dropping any of these anytime soon. We'll get that. Ooh, we got some upside down stuff going on. Look for 4s. Anything in 4s is a good lucky number for you right now. Mostly 47, like 47. Look for that. I don't know if it has to do with the date or something, but those numbers kind of stand out. I never know what the numbers mean. So definitely a 4 and then a 7, but the 4 is more important than the 7. Don't ask me what that means. I have no idea. So what they're actually saying right now is, and again, I usually do a past, present, and future, and some of this is all in your present. So what we're dealing with right now is an upside down card, and I do read upside down cards as well. So what we do is, you're dealing with some of your dreams. It's almost like a part of you is hesitant to dream, and we get like that sometimes. No Oh, second deck. I got the right one for you, Kelly. It's the second deck. So what it is we're forgetting that dreaming part. We're forgetting that things should be going a certain way. It's like we want to do it, but we get hesitant. So it's like we're hitting speed bumps. Okay, we have some speed bumps happening with you. I do see another half around you. 47 for some reason is really good. 47 is really good. I do see another, ooh, a caller, somebody who's really good for you. They mesh. And again, this is definitely a friendship going into a relationship type thing. But you two really mesh. Don't second guess it. Don't think about it. If it feels good, it's something that you need to do. Okay, this is what we need to do. Also, over in here, you seem to be denying yourself all of the good things. So instead of you put too much into everybody else. Let's see. Yeah. I kind of figured you got the love the last couple times you'd want to channel, but you need to do something for yourself. And I know you do a lot for other people. And yes, I do see that you do go out here and there, but you need to do something special for yourself. We all need to that pampering part of ourselves right now is what you actually need. And then who did we have? Miss Lois Clark, which was the love deck, I think. Yeah, we got Lois Clark, which is the love deck, and then Linda Nielsen wants the runes, and then Nikki is after that. So there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, hello, Sandra. So thank you so much. Yes, Keith, I will give you a read. Okay, so let's see. We're going by the list we got here. And yep, just having a little trouble with the shuffle. So, but that's okay. It is what it is. All right, here we go. Okay, so now we get the. All right, we go. Ooh, ew, honey, 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 honey. Okay, time to let your flirt on, girl. Yep. Okay. Literally, right over here, it wants you to literally friendship, love, life, flirtation. Allow these things to actually come to you. Have a little fun. Do a little flirty talk. I mean, literally, allow the inner you to come out and be who you truly are. Be that confident self that you really are. Okay, this isn't anything that's like this isn't a reconnection from the past. This is something that's actually present. But you definitely need to get your flirt on, girl. You need to have a little fun. I mean, if you're in a relationship with somebody and spend long term, honey, go find some costumes. I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun. Get some board games. Build that spark up. That's what we need. We need that spark happening right now. So we need that little bit of love happening in our life right now. So allow that to actually come forward. And I do see a very strong compatibility. So, and again, I'm not sure if you're with someone right now or if it's something new, but I am seeing that this is something that's good. The only thing that's really lacking is that love. Everybody needs that flirtation, either coming at them or going to them. But some people, when they first start even together for a long period of time, you don't get a lot of that. So you need that. I mean, just don't go overboard in table dancing or anything else like that. But hey, a little bit of table dancing too much, my back would be out. So we don't want that. So just go off and have that flirtatious fun. Have that fun. I mean, literally, girl, if you go out and you see a guy, he's good looking, let him know. You like his hair? Let him know. He's got a nice butt. Let him know. Okay? Literally. It's time for you to just get out there and be that tigress. I get on these weird rolls. What can I say? What can I say? Okay, we got some runes. We got some runes coming up here. And the runes are going out for. Okay, Okay, let's see. We go down. The runes are actually coming out for Miss Belinda Nielsen. And then, of course, Nikki likes chilling. Yes, I think you should, honey. Go to town, have fun, do it. Yep. Sorry about this. Takes a little longer to shuffle, but it's all right. I got it. I got this. Yep, it's time to let that you come out. All right, we got some runes happening here. All right. Oh, that one jumped right out of the deck. Isa jumped right out of the deck, but I caught it. Eligas, upside down. Soilo. Okay, so let's find out what's going on. Isa, again, Isa is ice. You guys hear this one. This one comes up quite a bit. So we're dealing with ice, okay? And this has to do with challenges, intersections. So you can think of it as you're on a highway and you either have to go left or right, but for some reason you're stuck in the middle of the lane and you're not sure which direction to go. So you're kind of like ice at the moment. It's what it's saying. You don't know whether to take that left or right. Definitely don't go forward. You go up over the ramp. So we don't want that. So right now we're looking at the directionals, the intersections, the direction we should be heading into. So if that is something that's in the past, then we're moving forward. If not, that intersection for you is actually going to come up. Now, Heligas, of course, can't be read upside down either, because it's upside down either way. So we have Heligas coming in here. And it's a saying. Susan's having a brain fart. That's what it's saying. OMG. Oh my God. Okay. Heligas, hail. Thank you. That's how I remember this. Hail has to do with like nature's wrath. So in other words, we're dealing with natural things that happen naturally. And this could be put in many different perspectives, okay? Naturally, we get older. Naturally, things happen when you get older. You can't really go to work if there's like 30 feet of snow, stuff like that. So this is what we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with nature, natural things that are going to happen no matter what you do or what you try to avoid. This is something that's coming to play. Okay, so this direction is telling you that let nature take its course. That's what it's letting you know. Even if it is a hailstorm, just allow it to literally burn its way through. Okay, so allow the things to happen in the natural course. Sometimes it's not always good. Sometimes it's bad, but it needs to play its way out. So allow this to play out with the Heligas. Now we have Soilo. Soilo. Sunshine. Great. Okay. I know. Also, humor. Victory. Okay. So this is what we're dealing with. Your wholeness. And again, your heart, your home. Within your home. We're also dealing with sunshine. Like it feels like it's coming down. Like the sun after the storm. Okay. So we have Isa, which is the ice, which goes into Heligas, which is the nature. Okay. The natural aspect of things. Now this sun is shining so bright around you and on the inside of you that it's going to allow things. This is past. This is going to come again. This is something that's happening. The sun is coming. The sun will shine. It's going to shine down on you spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So these things are going to come to you. Okay, so allow these two things to happen. Just let them go. Don't worry about it. Don't try to solve it. Don't try to put them into a really large problematic type thing. Just allow it to happen. And then let Soilo, the sun, come in to give you that shine. And that's really going to help you out there. Okay, we got Miss Nikki. Let's see, Miss Nikki, I think you wanted to, right? We're going to channel Miss Nikki right now. And then we'll go up and read the next four names. Hello, Miss Sandra Dry. How are we doing? Keith, thank you for sharing me out. Melissa Parker. Hello, Christy. What's up, my girl? So how are we doing today? So you need to find them first because you got to get your flirt on. You got to get your flirt on. You got to learn to laugh in any situation. I figured that out. I figured out no matter what happens, you got to learn to laugh. Okay? Even at bad things. Thank you, Renee. Okay, let's see what got going on for Miss Nikki right now. Let's see if we can channel this out. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Nikki, you're starting to have visions and messages. Yes, again. Um, things are happening, is what I'm actually being told right now. I think it's because I didn't have my crystals around me earlier. So there are things actually occurring that are going to affect you emotionally and physically. You also need to look out for fours. The number four is significant, and I don't know why. Um, so those messages, that intuition, the calling, the longing that you feel coming in, it's all accurate. You need to listen to your own guidance and your own instincts and intuition right now is what you need to do. And I think that'll hopefully that answers the question. Now, let's go back up and see who do we have now. Who are the next four contestants on? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Okay. We got Miss Michelle Caps. Miss Michelle Caps. Then we have Jennifer Frost, Wendy Noel, and Brenda Hickison. Those are the next four contestants on. Oh my God, what is she going to say now? Okay, deck one, runes. Deck two, channel, general information. Never know, usually numbers with this one. I don't know why. And the love deck. So you guys can pick your deck, or I'll just pick one. Those are the next four people that I am going to read. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but don't worry, I'm here. I got to. Okay, deck two for Michelle. We go. Deck two for Michelle. So just listen for your name and watch and have a good time. And just take a look at my crazy little setup here. And if I say, oops, that's because I dropped the deck. You see me head down to the floor, it's because I dropped something else. Like trying to make coffee this morning when I dropped the coffee grounds all over the bloody floor. Well, the floor got washed again, so, you know. Yeah. All right, so this is for Michelle Caps, deck two. Deck three is going to be for Wendy Knoll. Okay, Michelle. Okay, we got something off there. Is that your earth energy? Is that your earth? Yeah. All right. Your earth is off, which means that when our earth energy is on a little bit of a low field, there's a way to actually activate your lower third if you can. Go outside barefoot, step on the ground barefoot. If you can't, try to keep some potted plants around you in the wintertime, especially in cold weather. That's going to help bring the energy level up. Any red crystals, which of course I don't have any on my desk right now. Anything red can help with that, bring that energy up, because you don't want to overground. When we overground, we get tired, we get a little bit of burnt out, and that's your energy system saying, "Yo, dude, you gotta go to the gas station and fill me up." That's what's gonna happen. Okay, so allow that to actually come. Sevens, the number seven for some reason is really important for you. Okay, they're also saying there's someone next to you that always has your back. They're by your side. They have your back. They're extremely loyal. I don't think anything will shock this person. So this person has 100% faith in you, believe it or not. And again, I say believe it or not because sometimes they're saying you don't believe it, but you do need to believe in yourself that you will get to where it is that you need to get to. And yes, classes are in your future. I do see that. Work and step back into the meditation states. Thank you. Get back into the meditation to quiet the mind so the new information can actually come in, because your guides are trying to talk to you and explain things to you, but they're saying that sometimes there's too much clutter. So what you need to do is get into that meditation. Those that have issues with meditation, you could try listening to music or just think just about how you breathe. That's it. When you've got your eyes closed and you quiet your mind, think about nothing about how you breathe. When you breathe, what does it sound like? Does your shoulders go up and down? Does your chest go in and out? Just think about that one thing. After a while, you learn to blank your mind because your mind automatically focuses on that one thing. It's a little trick for people that have issues quieting their mind. So that's going to help you out, okay? So, and then we had Wendy Nobel. Wendy Nobel is deck three. Nobel, yes, Nobel. And then there were two more names I called. I don't think I see them. Ooh. Don't get old, it stinks. Find a vampire and be young forever. All right. All right. Love, 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 love. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Okay. All right. Right off the bat, you need to literally pat yourself on the back. Love who you are as an individual. Sometimes you say, oh my God, I'm awesome, I'm great, but you need to feel it, you need to believe it. And in order for things to come back to a more even keel, you need to love who you are as an individual, spirit and soul. Literally, let go of the past, girl, okay? Past is gone. You can't, there's nothing you can do about it. If you learn something from it, boom, you're all set. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't go back there. Don't allow things to rent space in your head. Love who you are, okay? Every part of yourself, okay? So, and learn to, thank you very much. They're saying that once you have that inner light, that inner love, it's actually going to shine, and it's kind of going to be like addictive, if you can understand that. The addiction will come in, and that's when the correct energy is actually going to come into you. Is you need that missing piece first, if you can understand that. Let's see what we're going on. So after we get that straight, then we're sensing romantic blessings coming in towards you. But the thing that's stopping the blessings is, like I said, is the first card. We need to get that on a little bit more even keel, where you learn to love everything about yourself, okay? They're also, forgiveness. And that's the issue. You need to forgive and learn, like I said, forgive and learn. And that's what it is. I don't even know what that card is. If you learn something from a challenge, I don't call them mistakes, I call them challenges. If you learn something, you face the challenge and won. And that's a good thing for you. So let's go back up. There were two more people whose names I did call that did not come down. Hello, Stephanie. What's up, my lady? So let's see. We had, all right. Oh, let me go back up here. Oh, my goodness. We're going up quite a bit here. So the next four was, let's see, we called Michelle, we read. Jennifer Frost, if you are here, please come on down. Miss Brenda Hickerson as well. So Jennifer Frost, Brenda Hickerson, let's see, Motivation. And then Haley Lima. You're welcome. Those are the next four. I read you, honey. Nikki, I already read you. Yeah, I read you. They said your intuition is dead on. Those are the next four people. So if you're here, please come on down. I try to read people kind of in an order. That way people that were waiting respectfully get their reads on. All right, hold on. It's driving me nuts. It's not piled. Number two, please. You got it. So if I called your name, let me know. Deck one, deck two, deck three. Deck one, deck two, which some fell, deck three. That's what we got going on. All right. Woohoo. All right, so we got one, which is motivation. There were a couple people over on Facebook as well. Popped on, popped off. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Oh. All right. Jesus, this isn't the love deck, and we got the love going on. Okay. First thing, actually, motivation. And again, I don't know your name, which might help a stronger connection, but what's happening is love is actually shining around you. So which means that your green chakra is starting to pulse, and it's helping it's helping to spread that chakra energy as far as your fifth chakra, which is really good. Except you need to pull yourself back in. You've got too much energy going to too many different places at once. You have to pull that back in. You're starting to fragment. When you fragment, your energy is just kind of all over the place. And then by the end of the fragmentation, if you don't pull it back, you're not going to have the energy you need for something coming up, and that's what they're saying. So they're saying that something is coming. You're going to need that. So try to plan and choose where the energy should go. Remember to cut your cords. Thank you. Cut your cords, okay? Because what's going to happen is you're going to be unfocused. There's going to be no focus for that big thing that you actually have coming up. So you need to pull that energy back in. Make sure every night you do cut your cords. A lot of light workers forget to do that. They don't cut their cords because we worry a lot about our clients, people that we take care of, the people that we read. We worry about that, so we don't get that particular energy actually coming in. Hello, Velma. How you doing? Hello, Shield. All right. So let's see. I got one more call for a couple other names, and then we can go down the list here. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I know, but I'm not there. Oh. All right. So we had Miss Brenda Hickison. Again, come on down. It was, let's see, Sandra Ray. Let's see who else. Sandra Ray, Brenda. There's more here. Hold on. Trying to think who we have. We read. Okay, Jennifer Castilla, if you're still here, just pick deck 1, 2, or 3. Wendy, we read. Brenda, if you're available, please pick a deck. Haley Lima, if you're not at work and you're available, please pick a deck as well. And then we have, my son wants a cake. Then we have Sandra Dry. So let's see what we got going on here, guys. I need to reply to the part about cutting cord. Reply. All right. So I'm calling your names, and as I call your names, pick your deck. Literally, that's the best way to do it, is to pick your deck. It's deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. Pick your deck as I call your name. Let's see. Who else we got? Sandra Dry. We did Lois Clark. Love deck for Keith. And again, yep, Sandra Dry. We did Lois Clark. We have Melissa Parker. Haley Lima. Haley, you were over on YouTube, hon. You know what, guys? Just pick a deck. Deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. I know it was deck 3 for Keith because I'm not getting an answer. So those that are actually here, we can do that. So this is from Mr. Keith Ottersberg. I know Haley Lima was over on YouTube. You can pick a deck as well. This one is actually for Keith. Oh. Okay. All right, you're supposed to give something a chance here. I don't know if you've actually met somebody new in just like recently, or if there's somebody coming to you where you're like, nah, why does this person want to talk to me type thing. This is actually a connection for you. All right. So I do see a connection. Don't know if it's good or bad yet. Let's see what we got going on. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, you need to allow the other person to make the effort more than you're making the effort this time. If this is a connection, so like I'm seeing some type of a connection, I'm not seeing anything permanent right now. This is just like, okay, we're just like hanging out type thing. Literally almost like a friends with benefit. Don't really look deep into that because it's not the avenue for you right now, if you can understand that. And this was the key. So help me out there. All right. Who do we have in this chat room? Because I'm not getting anybody. So we have, oh my God, my sister, and I'm in the middle of something. All right. So we have Who do we have in this chat room right now that has not had a reading? Because let's see, we've got Shield. We've got a bunch of people in here. Sandra Dry. We have Shield. We have, let's see, who else? We have Velmar. Trying to think who else is here. We also had Haley Lima. So, Melissa Park. Pick a deck. 1, 2, or 3, guys. Pick a deck. Pick a deck. 1, 2, or 3. Ooh. Okay, so runes, I don't know if you've ever had a reading of me before. Runes help give you direction. Like if you have an idea of what it is, the question you want to ask, you don't want to say it, think about it. Runes will give you direction. This is channeling, general channeling. And this is kind of like mostly love. Sometimes it has to do with self-love, love of others. So you could just pick your deck. I mean, like I said, I own the runes. I just can't throw them on the deck and throw them on the thing and keep track of them at the same time. So pick whatever deck you want. Okay, waiting for Melissa Parker to pick her deck, and then she'll pick your deck as well, too, please. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, oh, both deck 2. Awesome. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Ouch. Yeah, I don't mind those. Deck 2 for you. You got it. Okay, we got 3 deck 2s in a row. Consistency. I like that. All right. Oh. Okay, we got Melissa. Melissa, deck 2. Okay. Oh, that's a good thing. But that's not. Okay. So they're saying some of your dreams are things that have been fulfilled. Some of, like, people have fantasies of like a perfect date, or, and again, it's not always perfect, but it's always close. So some of the things that you've been working towards are going to be fulfilled if they haven't been already. Okay, but they will be fulfilled for you. Look out for the number 2. 20 is what I'm getting. The number 20 and the number 22 for some reason is really important. But you don't have many choices as far as the avenue that's coming up for you. You really don't have many choices. So it's going to have to be like a temporary before permanent. Again, this could have to do with like a switch in jobs is what it could have to do with, or a certain direction you're not sure you, like if we're in college and we take a couple classes and we're like, okay, that's not for me, you could switch over to another one. And again, that's the avenue that I'm actually getting. Something to do with that, something you're using as a stepping stone. So there is a stepping stone coming in. Like you're staying at somebody's house before you actually get to your own house. Sometimes that happens too, because the apartment or the house actually isn't ready. Those things happen. The energy level is actually a little bit low right now. So I'd like you to actually rework your root chakra. Thank you very much. Your root chakra is, again, a red crystal. Jasper is a really good one for you to use. If you can go out barefoot, do that. But you do need to have that ability to actually recharge. Potted plants in the house are a good way for anybody to recharge, because we need to work in that dirt or that soil in order to have that recharging energy. And that's what they're actually recommending to you right now. Hello. Oh my goodness, Stephanie wants that one. That's awesome. That's honestly what I have for you right now. We're going to go over to Belmont. Hopefully you understood that. I kind of do a quick 3-card read unless Spirit comes in. When Spirit comes in, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I channel Spirit, but when physical manifestation comes in. Good. Good. Potted plants work great. If you worry about killing plants, get a cactus. Nothing kills that. It's still a potted plant, and it'll help you. All right, so now we've got Mr. Shield Nova. What we got going on for you here right now? Okay, we've got a little stagnation happening. And again, I'm something to do with work or direction. There's like a stagnation, a hold up, something that's holding back the process. Like if you're building a building, and again, I get these weird analogies. If you're building a building, part of the plans are missing, so you can't finish. Okay, and that's what it is. There's like a missing piece, and you're not able to finish, and that's why the success isn't right now, right here. They're holding it off for it to actually to come, but it is coming. Okay, those parts are actually coming towards you. Okay, right here. These two, it's like you got the stagnation. Come on, cards. You got the stagnation actually happening. It's not going to happen for you right now. Excuse me. So the stagnation isn't coming in. Number three for you. 36 for some reason. 36. Multiples of three. Look for multiples of three for you. But you do have messages that will be coming in. And again, the messages will be coming in, will literally be verbal messages on your phone. Thank you. And you will also be getting messages from spirit. You're really starting to hear them. Sometimes, and again, watch Friday's show because it's going to explain a lot. There's many different types of clairs. There's something called clair knowing. Clair knowing is when the information literally just gets dropped down in your head. In other words, they sit there, they open the top hat, and they go, "Hey, have this," and there it is. You don't know how you know it, but you just know it. It's called clair knowing, is what it is. And sometimes that happens. It's not always a physical, like hear a voice, smell somebody that's actually coming in. Those things do happen. Okay, we're gonna shuffle this off one more time for Velma, and then we have Miss Stephanie. Miss Stephanie Parrara. Or it could be Jason, her husband. I don't know. I think it's Stephanie. So, all right. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, let's stop sneezing. All right, Velma, honey. This one is for you. Ooh. All right. This is what we got going on. Oh, okay. Man, people are trying. Take your doormat down, Velma. It's like people sometimes are using you as a doormat. I don't know. I'm just very blunt here today. Okay, you're not. Oh, how do you put that? Okay, you're not giving yourself enough space and credit. Okay, you need to give yourself more credit and more space. You need to have certain areas and certain things that are just yours. Stop allowing people to use you as a human doormat. Okay, you're an individual, you're a person, you're worth it. Okay, you work really hard to get to where you are. So don't allow the doormat syndrome to happen to you. Okay, but you also, they're saying that you need to listen. In other words, there might be some around you, and we'll take the doormat theory again. There might be some around you that aren't talking nicely, but others actually are trying to assist you and help you. So they want you to really listen to what's happening before making any judgments, before actually opening your mouth, okay? Listen to it in its entirety first, entirety, and allow that to actually come forward. Then, okay, then we're going to be able to move forward and have the steps that we should take, okay? Um, because I do see that warrior mode, um, the warrior mode actually coming back in because this was holding you up and you're not putting yourself first. And when we don't put ourselves first, our self-esteem takes a hit. We don't want our self-esteem to take a hit. So we need to learn to pull our power back, so to speak. Okay, it's not that you're fragmented, it's just that you're allowing too many people squishing you down. It's like you're the world's flattest cheeseburger right now. So no more letting the grease out. Allow the grease to come out of that. I'm not hungry. I don't want to talk about cheeseburgers. So allow that to actually come forward to you. Okay, we have the number 21 and 43, and I have no idea what either number means. Eventually I'll figure out what it means. So we're getting that forward. So keep those two dates coming to what's actually coming up to you. All right, so now we're up to Miss Stephanie Parrara. I think it's Stephanie, not Jason. It could be Jason, could be Stephanie. I don't know. Like I said. Like I said, guys, if I drop it, I'll pick it up. It's the way it is. So let's see. And then we'll go up and see who else we have in here who did not have a read as of yet. So we're getting into the runes now. For those of you that don't understand the runes help guide in a direction. So try to think about your direction and your path and where it is that you want to go. Okay. Glad I could help, hon. Ah, yes, it's Stephanie. Okay. All right. So think about what's happening, and the runes are going to help guide you on a particular direction. So let's see what's going on here. What we have for the runes. Now these Manas and Heligas. We end up with Heligas, which is awesome. I got my sister bugging the heck out of me. All right, so the first one is now these. Okay, so now these is actually coming into play, and what we're dealing with is our needs. Now these deals with needs. It deals with basic needs and necessities. But this particular card, the way that it's actually going, it's saying that sometimes the needs are not met, and it actually is causing a bit of a conflict with, again, the budget. But can't blame anybody with the price of groceries nowadays. Basic needs and necessities are something that needs to be prioritized. Put those first, okay? So all basic needs, including yourself, because we all need to look out for ourselves. So you need to do something that you enjoy. Put that out there for yourself. So help yourself with that. Now, another one. We have another upside down actually happening right here. Now, this is the way that it looks. It's called Manas. Manas. So, Manas is actually coming in, means man. So we're dealing with humanity and self. So the self himself. Okay, so here we are with now these. Now these is saying the needs aren't met. So what happens? Self-esteem, self-issues. So the issues that are around you right now, and the way we're feeling a little down, a little off, it happens when our basic necessities aren't met. So they're saying that there is no underlying cause. They're saying that this is it. But you do have Heligas coming in. The Heligas is the hailstorm. That's pretty much going to take care of everything. So we have now these and Menas over in this particular area here, okay? And it's also saying friendships. So it's also talking about friendships, how they're not in that right position right now, okay? So they're not going as smoothly as you'd like or the way that you'd like to have them, okay? Now, Heligas comes in, which we deal with Heligas, of course, that's the hailstorm. Now, what does a hailstorm bring? It brings natural wrath, okay? But hello, Nicole Summer, and hello, Brulick. So a hailstorm, which is nature's wrath, is actually coming in, is an explosion. So what it's letting you know right now is that there is a situation around you, that things, necessities aren't being met, that there, it does have something to do with menas, which is men and family issues, okay? So these issues are what's causing it. Then what do we have coming? We have the hailstorm, where it's pretty much going to hit hard, freeze things up, but it's nature. It's natural, okay? So what it's actually suggesting to you right now is find a way to vent. Find a way to fix, make sure the basic needs are actually met and fix what's happening and get that understanding happening, whether it's a male child or a female with that, like a butchy type personality, because I was a tomboy as well, so I could show up as that as well. Allow that to happen. That way, when the nature does come, Heligas comes, the hailstorm comes, that's going to help just clear out the rest of it, and things are going to be smooth. Because the hailstorm and nature's wrath isn't always a bad thing. It's sometimes it's a good thing. Oh, you're new here. Okay, Nicole, we'll get to you in about 2 seconds, honey, and I'll explain what it is that I do. So this isn't always a bad thing, okay? Because sometimes you're being tested, if you can understand that. So we get tested, and we don't like being tested, but sometimes the tests are there to help us. to become stronger and stronger and stronger, if you can understand that. Hopefully you understood the runes there. Okay, so we have Rolek who wants deck 2, and I'm going to explain this to Nicole Dreyer. Okay, Miss Nicole Summer Dreyer. Good. All right. So what we have is we have deck 1, which are runes. Runes help guide you in a particular direction. I don't know your direction. You think of the question, the runes will help guide you, and I'll just interpret what's happening. Deck 2 is all channeling. It's a channeling deck, random numbers I get in my head. I don't know why with that deck. And I have no idea what any card means, by the way. I just channel them all, except for the runes. And then we have the love deck, which is deck number 3. So all you have to do is pick 1, 2, or 3, and you get a read. So, and welcome to the Rift Nation Network. It's definitely the place to be, and it's a lot of fun. So let's see. I have time for 2 more here. Mr. Brolick wants deck 2. So here we go. Deck 2. So far, I only dropped 1 card. Yes. You want 2. You got it. Okay, this one is for Brolick over on YouTube. So, and I'd like you guys to see what it is that I'm actually doing right now. Okay, honey, you need a little bit of what is called a sacred space, a sacred area. And again, there's too much traffic around where you're at, and I don't know how else to put that. It could be that you have a very large household. You don't get that space that you actually need, but there is a requirement for you to have a little bit of a sanctuary, a place that kind of where you go to recharge your battery in your own house. Especially like back in the day when I was raising all the kids, and trying to go to college, trying to do homework, and it was just chaos. But you need that little space, that little area that's just for you. So see if you can find something to actually do with that. We also have a lot of movement in the number 24, and we have love around you right now, which I normally don't get with this deck, but there is love. 24, 21, and 22 for you. We have this energy around you where things are actually going to progress in a really positive direction. There's like no negativity around this situation at all, but it is going to be positive. But take things like it's like a horse is galloping. It's not running. It's just galloping, and it's moving. So things will be moving in an upward swing and heading in a more positive direction. And as far as romantic relationships, I do see things smoothing out. So if you're in one that there is like a lot of like turbulence, it's going to smooth down. If this is something new, there's a very easy communication that's going to be happening if you can understand those 2. Hopefully that does help you out. Okay, so allow that to actually come and look out for those numbers. I don't even remember the numbers. Okay. Ow! There goes my hands again. All right, so we got Miss Nicole Dreyer. Miss Nicole. All right, we're going to shuffle off the buffalo and do a short read for you, my dear. Anybody that is on any other page that I shared this on, you have to come over to one of the Rift Nation Network pages. So it's the Rift Nation Network over on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And don't forget about the mobile app, guys. Get notifications, watch the show on the go. There is no place to actually comment for Tarot Tuesday, but there's a lot of, you can actually listen to the show while you drive on the new mobile app. So don't forget that one as well. All right, let's see what we got going on. A little bit of stagnation. Wow, this is a confusing one. All right. So we have things that are being fulfilled, but yet we're stagnant. We're stuck. We're like, it's like you're in quicksand, but you're standing on a rock at the time. So you're not able to move out, but you're not able to go down either. We're just stuck. We're completely stuck. We don't know whether to go left, right, up, down, or what's happening right now. They're saying that, thank you. Sometimes what you're doing is you're denying what it is that you truly desire. Sometimes we desire things, and again, I'm not talking possessions, I'm talking spiritually, okay, or mentally. There's certain things that we desire for ourselves to help ourselves, to help pick ourselves up, to be that beautiful inner light that we all are, okay? You're not doing that. And that's the reason for the stagnation. Because a lot of times when we go to do something, we're afraid, oh my God, am I going to hurt this one? Am I going to hurt that one? Is this going to be off? Is that going to be up? It happens a lot of times to first time readers. When you start doing readings for people, you're always worried about, oh my God, if I say this, they're going to think I'm crazy. They're going to think, honey, let me think you're crazy. Okay. I think crazy is really good. Come join my train. I mean, it's awesome, crazy train. So allow yourself to do that, to pick yourself up. Okay. Allow yourself to literally grab that apple as design. You go, oh, hell, give me a bite. Give yourself that little bit of pleasure. Okay. That helps with this stuck. Can't move up, can't move down, left, right, stuck. Okay, that's going to help with the stagnation. So it's almost like you need a positive battery charge. Is the way that I'm putting it. It's that you just need that little bit of joy, that little bit of happiness. Okay, that little bit of, oh my God, that's really awesome. I mean, it's like going to the dollar store, okay, and you find this acrylic polish for $125. It costs you $1.25, and it makes you happy as a big shit. Allow it to come, okay? Give yourself that. That's the desires that you need to pull in on. Give you that little bit of center to happiness, whether it's just sitting outside reading a book or having a cup of coffee with the neighbors, or what it is that gives you that joy and that happiness. Allow that to come to you. Okay, it's going to be quite beneficial to you. Number 13 is really lucky for you, and I don't know why. Most people say, oh my God, 13. And I'm saying, honey, that's lucky for you. You have lucky 13, which is really good. And the number 47 for some reason as well. 47 seems to be really lucky for you. I have about 2 minutes left for the show, and hopefully I hit everybody that did want a reading. And as I always say, guys, don't forget to check out Miss Joni tomorrow night on Mystery Behind the Scenes, which is awesome. And then every other week is What's Going Down with Howie Odell. And then let's see, we have Fridays is not ready yet. It will be soon. Nope, Fridays is me. Oh my God, Bag of Nuts. Nope, that's today. Tonight's Bag of Nuts. Friday is Beacon in the Dark. I think it's first Saturday of every month is Paranormal Outlaws, and of course, Mr. Odell with the Orion Effect on Sundays, and the Otter's Den, as always, the Otter's Den on Mondays. So we do have a couple of new shows coming. They'll be coming pretty soon. So they're in the works. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and pull your energy back in, guys. I mean, you can help as many people as you want. But remember, if you don't look out for you first, how are you going to have the energy to help anybody else? Sometimes we just need to do what's best for us. Take that space, take that time, pull that energy back in, and remember that you guys are all beautiful people, and allow yourselves to have that blessing and that love within you. Okay, so many, many bright blessings. And I do love you guys. I'm telling you, I love you. I wouldn't be here without you. Wouldn't be the point of me talking to myself. Myself, I have a reading for you. Oh, really? What is it? No, I can't do that. Besides, you get to see a crazy lady over here. It's pretty awesome. I think crazy old ladies cool. Bye!